Welcome to Lento English. Ready to level up your English? Here we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey.
One introduction. Moving to a new country is a big adventure. Japan is a wonderful place to live. This story will help you understand the steps to move to Japan. This guide is for many people. You might want to work, study, or live in Japan for a short time. This book will be your friendly guide. It will show you what to do. First, we learn about visas. A visa is a special paper. It lets you enter and stay in Japan. We will see which visa is best for you. Then we discuss what to pack. This includes important papers and clothes for all seasons. Next, we explain your first days in Japan. Learn about the airport and your residence card. We help you find a home, like an apartment or a shared house. We also discuss getting a phone and a bank account. These are important for your new life. Finally, we look at daily life. We cover how to use trains and buses. We also discuss shopping. It is important to know about health and safety in Japan. This guide helps you prepare well for your move to Japan. We hope this journey with us is helpful. Let us start this exciting journey to Japan together, step by step. 2. First, big questions. Before you make a big move, it is helpful to ask yourself why you want to live in Japan. Do you dream of trying new food? Do you want to see famous old temples? Maybe you want to learn a new language or start a new job. Your main reason for going will help you make other choices. It is the first important step in your journey. One big choice is deciding if you want to work or study in Japan. Many people go to Japan to find a job. If you have a job offer from a company in Japan, you can get a work visa. This special paper lets you live and earn money in the country. Other people decide to go to Japan to study. Perhaps you want to learn the Japanese language at a school or attend a university. For studying, you will need a student visa. Both working and studying are common ways to live in Japan for a long time. Each way needs different steps. Next, you might think about which city you want to live in. Japan has many different cities, big and small. Some cities are very large and busy, like Tokyo. Tokyo is the capital city and has many tall buildings, big shops, and fast trains. It is a good place for work and a very active city life. You can find many kinds of food and entertainment there. Other cities are quieter. For example, Kyoto has many old temples, beautiful gardens, and traditional houses. It is a good place to see old Japan and learn about its history and culture. Osaka is another big city, known for its lively feel and delicious food. If you like snow, Sapporo in the north is famous for its winter festivals. Think about if you want a fast-paced city or a calm, historical place. Finally, it is good to know about Japan's 4 seasons. Each season brings different weather and special things to see. Spring is from March to May. It is famous for the cherry blossoms, which are beautiful pink and white flowers. Many people go to parks to see them. Summer is from June to August. It is hot and often rainy. People enjoy summer festivals and fireworks. Autumn is from September to November. In this season, the leaves on the trees turn red, yellow, and orange. It is a very beautiful time for walking and sightseeing. Winter is from December to February. It can be very cold and some parts of Japan get a lot of snow. You can enjoy skiing or visit hot springs. Knowing about the seasons helps you pack the right clothes for your trip. 3. Your ticket to Japan. Before you go to Japan, one very important thing you need is a visa. A visa is a special paper. It is like a ticket that lets you enter Japan and stay there for a certain time. Without a visa, you cannot live in Japan for a long period. There are different kinds of visas. The type of visa you need depends on why you want to go to Japan. If you plan to work in Japan, you will need a work visa. This visa is for people who have a job offer from a Japanese company. Your company will usually help you with the visa process. They will tell you what documents you need to collect. These documents often include your passport, photos, and forms from the company. The work visa lets you work legally in Japan for the company that sponsored you. It is a common visa for many people moving to Japan. Another main type of visa is the student visa. If your goal is to study at a Japanese school, college, or university, then a student visa is for you. Just like with the work visa, the school you plan to attend will help you with the necessary paperwork. They will guide you through the application process. You will need to provide papers like your passport, proof of enrollment at the school, and sometimes proof that you have enough money to live and study in Japan. A student visa allows you to live in Japan and focus on your studies. Then there is a special visa called the Working Holiday Visa. This visa is very popular among young people. It allows them to travel around Japan and also work to earn money for their trip. The Working Holiday Visa is usually for people between 18 and 30 years old. However, not all countries have this agreement with Japan. You must check if your country is one of them. This visa lets you stay in Japan for up to 1 year. It is a great way to experience Japanese culture and life while having the freedom to work part-time. It is different from a regular work visa because the main purpose is holiday, with work being secondary. Besides these common visas, Japan has other types of visas for long stays. For example, there are visas for people who want to join their family members in Japan. There are also visas for highly skilled professionals or for artists. Each of these visas has its own set of rules and requirements. You need to find the right visa for your specific situation. Getting any visa takes time and careful planning. You will usually apply for your visa at a Japanese embassy or consulate in your home country. You will fill out application forms, gather all the required documents, and sometimes attend an interview. It is important to start this process early, as it can take several weeks or even a few months for your visa to be approved. Having the correct visa is your first big step to living in Japan. Make sure you understand all the rules for your chosen visa type. 4. Getting ready to go. Before you travel to Japan, there are important things to do. Getting ready means planning what to bring and how to get there. This careful preparation will make your move easier and more comfortable. First, think about your clothes. Japan has 4 different seasons. Summers are very hot and humid, especially in cities like Tokyo. You will need light clothes like cotton shirts, shorts, and dresses. Winters can be quite cold, especially in northern Japan or mountainous areas. For winter, pack warm sweaters, a thick coat, a hat, gloves, and a scarf. It is always a good idea to pack clothes that you can wear in layers. This means you can add or remove items to stay comfortable as the temperature changes. Also, bring comfortable shoes because you might walk a lot. Don't forget a small umbrella or a light rain jacket, as it can rain at any time of year. Bring any personal items you use every day, like special medicines or glasses. Next, gather all your important papers. Your passport is the most necessary document. Make sure it is valid for at least 6 months past your planned stay in Japan. You will also need your visa, which allows you to enter and live in Japan. Keep your passport and visa in a safe place, like a small bag that you carry with you. It is smart to make copies of these important documents. You can keep paper copies separate from the originals and also save digital copies on your phone or email. Some people also bring their birth certificate or international driver's license, which can be useful for certain tasks after you arrive. You will also need money for your first days in Japan. It is a good idea to exchange some of your home currency for Japanese yen before you leave. You will need cash for small things like train tickets, food, or a taxi from the airport. Plan to bring enough money for at least 2 or 3 weeks of basic expenses. This will give you time to open a Japanese bank account and get comfortable with your new surroundings. You should also bring a credit card or debit card. Before you travel, tell your bank that you will be using your cards in Japan. This helps to avoid problems when you try to use them. Finally, it is time to book your plane ticket. This is an exciting step. Try to book your flight well in advance, especially if you plan to travel during peak seasons. This can help you find a better price and more flight options. You can search for flights online using different travel websites. Compare prices from various airlines. Consider whether you prefer a direct flight, which is faster, or a flight with 1 or more stops, which might be cheaper. Always check the baggage allowance for your ticket. Airlines have rules about the number of bags you can bring and their weight. Make sure the name on your plane ticket matches the name on your passport exactly. Double-check your arrival airport and the date to ensure everything is correct for your big journey. This preparation will set you up for a smooth arrival and a great start to your new life in Japan. 5. Your first day in Japan. Your first day in Japan begins the moment your plane lands. After a long journey, you feel a mix of excitement and a little tiredness. When the plane door opens, you take your first breath of Japanese air. You walk into the airport terminal, following the signs for arrivals and immigration. The airport is very clean and organized. You will see many clear signs, often in English, which helps you find your way. Next, you go to the immigration area. There will be lines for different types of visas or passports. Find the correct line and wait patiently. When it is your turn, you will walk up to a small booth. An immigration officer will be there. You need to give them your passport and your visa. Make sure these important papers are ready. The officer might ask you a few simple questions in English. For example, they might ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" Or "How long will you stay in Japan?" Answer these questions clearly and politely. The officer will scan your passport, take your fingerprints, and take a quick photo of you. This process is normal for everyone entering the country. This is also the time when you receive your residence card. For people planning to live in Japan for a long time, this card is very important. The immigration officer will give it to you right at the airport. It has your picture, your name, and other important details. This card is your official identification in Japan. You must keep it safe, as you will need it for many things later, like opening a bank account or getting a phone. After immigration, you will go to the baggage claim area to pick up your luggage. Find the correct carousel for your flight number. Once you have your bags, you will pass through customs. This step is usually quick and easy. Sometimes customs officers might ask you if you have anything to declare, but often you can just walk through. Now you are officially in Japan. Your next step is to travel from the airport to your new town or your temporary accommodation. Japanese airports are well connected to major cities. Look for signs pointing to the train station or bus stops within the airport. These signs are usually easy to follow. If you are unsure, you can look for an information desk. You will need to buy a ticket for your train or bus. There are ticket machines available, and many of them have an English language option. You can also go to a ticket counter if you need help. Once you have your ticket, find the correct platform or bus stop. The trains and buses in Japan are famous for being very clean, safe, and always on time. As you ride the train or bus, you will see your first views of Japan outside the window. You will notice the buildings, the roads, and the people. It might be a little overwhelming, but it is also exciting. This journey is your first real experience of daily life in Japan. You are now on your way to your new home, ready to start this new chapter. 6. Making a home. After your first day in Japan, one very important step is to find a place to live. This will be your new home. There are different types of places you can rent, and each has its own good points. One common option is to rent an apartment. An apartment is your own private space with a kitchen, bathroom, and living area. Apartments offer privacy and quiet. However, renting an apartment in Japan can be expensive. You often pay several months' rent as a deposit. Sometimes you also pay key money, a special fee for the landlord. Many landlords ask for a guarantor. A guarantor promises to pay your rent if you cannot. Finding a guarantor can be hard if you are new to Japan, so apartments can be a big step for new arrivals. Another popular choice is a shared house or guest house. In a shared house, you have your own bedroom. You share common areas like the kitchen, living room, and bathroom with other people. Shared houses are often cheaper and easier to rent than apartments. They do not always need a guarantor. Many shared houses come furnished with a bed and a table. This makes moving in simpler. Living in a shared house can also help you meet new friends and learn about Japanese culture. To find a good room, start by searching online. Many websites list available apartments and shared houses. You can also visit a real estate agent. Agents help people find places to live. They can show you rooms that fit your needs and budget. Always visit the room before you rent it. Look at the room's size and check shared areas. Ask questions about rent, fees, and rules. When you find a place, you will sign a contract. Read it carefully before signing. After you get your room, you will need to buy things to make it feel like home. If your room is not furnished, you will need a bed. A small table and chair are useful. You will need kitchen items like plates, cups, and cooking pots. Do not forget bath towels and toiletries. You might also need lights or curtains. You can buy these at big furniture stores or electronics shops. Sometimes you can find good second-hand items. Slowly, you will fill your new space. This helps you feel comfortable and settled in Japan, making your new place truly a home. 7. Your new life essentials. After you find a place to live, there is an important step to take. You must go to your local city office. This is where you register your new address. It is a rule in Japan for long-term residents. You need to do this within 14 days after you move into your new home. When you go, bring your important residence card. This card shows who you are and that you can live in Japan. At the city office, staff will help you. They will ask for your address and some other details. They will record your new home in their system. This step is very important for your life in Japan. It lets the government know where you live. It also helps you get other important services later. For example, you need your registered address for health insurance and some jobs. So visiting the city office is one of the first things to do. It makes your new home official. Next, you will want a Japanese phone number. This is very useful for daily life. You need a phone to call friends, use maps, and connect to the internet. To get a phone number and a plan, you will go to a phone shop. There are many phone companies in Japan. You can choose one that fits your needs. When you go to the shop, you will need your residence card again. The staff will ask to see it. They will also ask for your new address. You can choose a simple phone plan or one with a lot of data. It is good to compare different plans. Some plans are cheaper and some offer more internet data. Having a local phone number makes daily life much easier. You can use it to contact places like your school or workplace. You can also use it for many apps that help you live in Japan. Opening a bank account is another key step. You will need a bank account for your money. This is how you will pay rent, receive your salary, or manage your savings. To open an account, you will visit a bank. There are many banks in Japan. Like with getting a phone, you will need your residence card. The bank staff will ask for it. They will also need your registered address. Sometimes they might ask for your phone number too. The process can take some time. You will fill out some forms. The staff will explain different types of accounts. You might choose a basic savings account. Once your account is open, you can put money in it. You will usually get a bank card. You can use this card to take out money from ATMs or to pay for things. Having a Japanese bank account is very important for your daily finances. It makes it easy to manage your money in Japan. Learning your new address is also very helpful. Japanese addresses are written in a specific way. They usually start with the biggest area, like the prefecture, then the city, and then smaller parts like the district and building number. It is good to practice writing your address. This will help you fill out forms correctly. It will also help people send you mail. You can also learn to read addresses. This skill helps you find places on a map or understand delivery information. Knowing your address well is a small but important part of settling in. 8. Living day by day. Living in Japan means learning new daily routines. Getting around is easy with public transport. Trains and buses are very good in Japanese cities. They are always clean and arrive on time. You will use them often to go to work, school, or to see friends. To make travel simple, you can buy a special card. These are called Suica or Pasmo cards. You put money on these cards. Then you just tap the card when you enter and leave a train station or bus. You can also use these cards to pay at many shops and vending machines. You can buy these cards at most train stations and easily add more money when needed. Next, you will need to buy food and other things for your home. Supermarkets are good places for fresh food. You can find many kinds of fresh vegetables, fruits, meat, and fish there. They also sell bread, milk, and household items. For quick needs or late-night shopping, there are convenience stores. These stores are called konbini in Japan. You can find them almost everywhere on nearly every street corner. They are open 24 hours a day. You can buy snacks, hot and cold drinks, pre-made meals, and small daily items. They also have ATMs and you can pay your bills there. Konbini are very helpful for daily life. It is very important to think about your health in Japan. Everyone living in Japan must have health insurance. This helps you pay for doctor visits and hospital stays if you get sick or have an accident. If you work for a company, your company will help you get health insurance as part of your job. If you are a student or if you work part-time, you will join the National Health Insurance System. This is managed by your local city office. With health insurance, you only pay a small part of the total money when you see a doctor. This makes healthcare affordable for everyone. Make sure you understand your health insurance plan. Finally, it is important to know about safety because Japan sometimes has earthquakes. These can be small shakings or bigger ones. It is good to know what to do if an earthquake happens while you are at home or outside. Your local city office can give you important information and tips. They have guides and maps that show safe places for people to go after a big earthquake. They also tell you what steps to take during an earthquake, like drop, cover, and hold on under a strong table. Knowing these things can help you stay safe and feel more comfortable in your new home. Living day by day in Japan is a wonderful experience.